Oh,
And the pay insurance, you have a discount. But if you pay monthly, it's higher. So those are some of the flexibilities that they
JLo
have
said her
here.
own is 138. That 138, does it cover your phone bill or just the phone?
No, that should be for the phone bill and the phone itself. My phone bill, interestingly, I have 10 lines and it's $210.
How do you have 10 lines?
Okay, so first off, when I had myself, my wife, and my mother-in-law,
Yeah.
so T-Mobile gave me one free line.
Hmm.
And those 3 lines were at, let's say, $130. So myself and my wife was 110. So when I added my wife, my mother-in-law is $20 if it comes on my account. So Dr. Joseph is my mentee. So I sold a line into his life. One line, $20. He's still using it till date. And I have another mentee that I gave another line, $20. So you see, when they come, if you come to America and you're using basic line, right? You might not have the unlimited everything to use. For example, if you drive, you will not be able to use that GPS because the cost of having that unlimited is around $100 and something. So as a student, when you get $100 and something to pay. So, I mean, he built a relationship with me. He's a cool guy, Dr. Joe, right? I gave him one line. So that one line, then I have another mentee that I gave another line. So T-Mobile gave me another one line for free. So I have 2 free lines. So I have 6 lines and 2 free lines. Now every line I add to my account is $20. And the same unlimited that I use is the same unlimited he is using, or any of those people that I'm using, that I give the lines to that they are using.
Do the lines come with a phone or is just SIM card?
No, this is just line I am talking to you about. So you see, all these lines in the house here, they have T-Mobile lines, and those are the 2 free lines that are inside these phones that I'm having, and I'm keeping them for my daughters. And the bill is $210. So now that remaining balance that is there is for the insurance of the phone that I'm using. So every other person that are having their phones, they get their insurance either from the company they bought it from, like Apple. Apple will give you insurance if you want it, you know. But on my account alone, I have insurance on my phone. I think it's $18. I also have it on my wife's phone, $15, because she uses Samsung. So everything makes it $210 a month. And they are all 10 lines all together.
See my wife's iPhone 16 Pro that I bought for her on her birthday.
Yeah.
She never even put SIM card inside.
Are you for real?
Also my wife, she never even on the phone.
This is what I'm using to talk to you. He doesn't leave this table. I use it to do videos like this.
Brand new iPhone 16 Pro. So you see that 16 button?
Yes, I see.
My wife never. I think she saw the phone the first day it came. Oh, this one is nice. She thought, you know how they tear iPhone, where you go tear? My wife just tear the packet like this.
You see,
I like the case. She put them inside, finish. Since that day.
They have the eSIM too on it and all that. So they make a lot of those things very flexible for anybody to afford. Yeah.
Okay. So it's always exciting to have you with us. Wilfred, for people who are just getting to meet you, can you tell us your story of how you ended up in tech after going through aviation, nursing, and then eventually choosing tech? And why did you choose tech?
Okay. So first off, like I always do, I want to appreciate Daddy Freeze. I mean, it's been a blessing to my world to my business, to my career. That's why I can't
Appreciate me for not being late today. Now topic keep me, they look up and down. I don't sit down, I don't prepare, I don't ready. Because Wilfred, me and Wilfred, first of all, I still made a mistake this time, but thank God it was a good mistake. I thought it was yesterday.
You thought it was yesterday?
So I reached out to Wilfred. Wilfred said, no, not tomorrow. You see, this American time, let me now mess with you. Eh? In Nigeria, we are tomorrow. In America, you are yesterday.
Yes, you are yesterday.
So when they give you a date, an American person gives you a date, it might be your own tomorrow.
Yeah, it might be your own tomorrow.
So they always confuse me with Wilfred. Yes. And then Wilfred will now think that I don't like him.
Putting the time, putting the date, make you don't forget. But again, it has come to stay like that. So I've learned not to be so mad.
Please, don't be too mad. At least today I really try.
All right, so I want to appreciate Daddy Freeze especially because
thank you.
Not very many of them out there who call themselves celebrity can actually hold very important, pertinent, and capacity-driven conversation like he does. I must give it to him. He's very intelligent. I'm not trying to hold me down like this and have a conversation. Especially when it comes to tech.
Thank you.
But he has as intelligent as Daddy Freeze. And he will go and read, do research, come and hold you down. You will say he did that space with you. So I must really thank him so very much. His platform converts. I'm not marketing him. His work markets him already. Okay? So his page converts. So if he asks you to pay 2.5 million and he doesn't convert, it's because either you're a scammer or you're not doing what you're supposed to do.
Don't even go to that scammer. Don't even go there. Because you get one guy, waiting at the here now makes me very, very worried. But we're not going to go there. Continue what you are saying.
Yes. So I am pointing it out to everyone. So if you come to Daddy Freeze to say, and I want to brag about it, that I was the first person that started bringing market to this intangible service to come and sell. It takes time for it to be tangible on this platform. And I'm still the last person standing. I still come back here. Yes. And I can boastfully say nobody reaches out to Daddy Freeze and say, "Fresh, come to me." And myself,
nobody.
They are on high numbers.
Nobody.
So nobody reaches out. That is why he still allows me here. So I will tell you that his page converts. If you know what you are marketing, what you're selling, that the free page converts. So I give it to him. So thank you for creating this platform. I've been following Daddy Freeze from when this page started. With all the follow-up they come. Until this opportunity presented itself, and then we decided to transition into this fully. So, Egbon, Esheo.
God bless you, brother. I'm so happy. I'm so happy to have you and to host you. I feel very honored, as always, to have you here.
Yes.
It is indeed an honor.
It's an honor to come before you today to share more insights on the future of tech. And before then, I just want to mention one or two stuff about myself. I'm from Akwa Ibom village, thick village. There is no light, there is no basic amenities in my village till date. And it's not something to be proud of. It's something to be crying. But sometimes I ask myself, how did I get here? How did I break out of that to get here? Now, I'm not from Eket. I'm actually from the next boring border village there. It's called Okobo. So they share the same battle with Eket. So I left my parents when I was 15 for Lagos. Crazy journey, crazy story. Lagos showed me as usual, but I survived it. But when I got to Lagos, there was something I learned from the Yorubas. They are my inspiration. They are bookworms. So they made me believe that if you study book, with book, you can do anything you want to do. Because in my village, they believe that if you don't go to the farm, you cannot sell to buy food to eat. But in Lagos, I saw that when people go to college and come back, they get a job, they are poorly, Next thing, they travel out, they get married, they are doing things. I said, no, that this kind of life I want to live. And they didn't have to work for government. I never wanted to work for government. So I decided to toe that path. It was rough, it was rugged, but I told that path. I went to school. I did HND, applied chemistry, studied at Federal Polytechnic at Ekiti, graduated, served in Ebonyi, came back to Lagos. It took me 3 years to get a job. 3 freaking years.
So how come you know how to speak Yoruba?
I can hear all the abusive part of Yoruba first, all the abuse, anti-business part of Yoruba, but the rest, we leave it for the gods. Leave it for the gods. And I went to school in Ekiti for 5 freaking years. So I learned how to discuss calculus in Yoruba, but I don't feel they speak out completely. Calculus, differentiation, integration in Yoruba. That's how serious Yoruba is. They need to nationalize that language everywhere in the world, Yoruba. Because if they use Yoruba to explain calculus, that means it's a serious language. All right, so it took me 3 years to get a job in Lagos because of the discrimination between HND and. But for me, I don't back down to setbacks or disappointments or rejections or name it. I don't give into that. So, but I discovered something. There are certain careers that back then that they want to hire you. They don't look at your qualification. They don't look at if you have HND or BSc. One of it is aviation. Aviation focuses more on license. If you want to become a cabin crew, you need to have a license. So you can have bachelors, you can have OND, you can have SSE. As soon as you get that license and you are good looking, they can hire you. If you are like a dispatcher, you are a dispatcher, people that dispatch planes, they do the weigh and balance of the plane. If you get that license, you know what you're doing. If you work in the operations, those that create the flight plan, put the flight plan together, they have license, like international license that allows you to do those jobs. So I decided to choose aviation, and I went for cabin crew. But unfortunately, I didn't have the money to do the training, so I was looking for the airline to hire me, then to train me. And exactly, Arik hired me and trained me, and I worked with them.
How did that go? How do you get an airline to hire you and train you?
That increase. This story go long. That's fine. So when I look for the job, I did go Arik Air gate go the stand every morning. If I don't go to Arik Air, I will go to Aero Contractor. That increase, I tell you before, I don't believe in Godfather reason. Say all of us these streets, many of us these streets. So we got to do what we got to do. So I will go stand there. I will wear my small little fine clothes. I will go there for there with my envelope. That's my resume. I go the greet person. They try to connect. Those one when they enter motor, they drive. Those days when you find job, they go stand for front of gates. So one day, as I constantly went there, I stood there. So one woman called they sell food for those security guards. I carry my transport fare. Decided to pay for one of the security guy. So as I paid for the guy, after he job finished, that guy asked me, say, friend, that guy said, hey guy, you do well though. What do you say you want again? I said, guy, I had to find job as cabin crew. He said, where you from? I tell him. He said, come back tomorrow. I will arrange you.
So a security guard can sometimes point you in the right direction.
Oh, a security guard can be your life wire, can be your godfather, actually. So that's why you don't fixate your mind to one particular godfather, because a security guard can actually be the one that will be your godfather. So the guy told me to come back the following day. That the fees that I was going back, remember, I've used my transport fare. So when I entered that bus from Ikeja along, they go a better. I fight before I reach out because I don't get money to pay. Then the guy who sit down next to me ended up paying for me. I go arrange another transport fare when I take over the following day. So I just did here. One man drove me. The guy said, make I go meet that guy. When I meet him, make I no mention him name. So I go meet the guy. I presented myself. He asked me, so how can I help you? I said, I'm a pilot from aero contractor referred me to you. He said, what do you want? I said, I need a job as a cabin crew. Do you have your resume? Yes. Do you have a picture? I said, yes. So I gave it to him. He said, okay. 2 days later, the guy called me. He said, have they called you for interview? I said, yes. He said, okay, after the interview, let me know. So I went for the interview. I can't tell him, I said, I don't finish the interview. I'll call his name Mr. Albert Apon. I didn't even know he was from Cross River State. I didn't know. So after I called him, it took about 2 months or so. They called me for the second round. That second round was instant. If you pass, you know. If you don't pass, you don't know. I qualified for the second round. On the final round, I met him on the panel. I lasted for 10 minutes. That was how they hired me into a repair.
Hey.
And since that day till today, my life changed. So when I now got into ARIC, that was when I discovered opportunities that I could navigate. One of the first opportunities I discovered was that, wait, if this plane fall off the sky, some people go die poor, some people go die rich. I think I better aim at dying rich by becoming a pilot. So when I went to do my research, I knew it was going to cost me about 9 million to train as a pilot outside of Nigeria. So I decided to pull a stunt. Remember, I've understood the dynamics of the system. And as a cabin crew, you make a lot of money from nice top allowance. People dash you money. So when I go on flight, the kind of money where they drop for cabin crew, not before you, plenty money, and they take and go house. At that time, my then governor, Akpabio, God bless him.
So Akpabio made you a pilot?
Yes, he did.
How?
How? Wait now. So whenever it comes on flight, he was very, very generous. He would drop money for the. I think go out with 100K, 50K anytime he's on board. So I now said to myself, why don't I seek for scholarship and then approach him? So I needed to put some machineries on ground to track when he will be on board. So I went to ticketing. I was sorting. They didn't know why I was sorting. I went to operation. I was sorting. They didn't know why I was sorting. So by the time I went to arrange my admission, I got my Form I-20. Everything was all set. I carried it around. So I went back to them in OCSS. I did track my governor. I'm tracking the senator from my constituency. I mentioned the people I was tracking from my place. I went to ticketing. I tracked them. Anytime they were coming on board, they let me know.
So you'll be on the flight.
How you take this?
Hey.
So the first time, one of the first person that they called me dropped me 3 million. I said no, I needed 9 million. So my governor was coming. I was on ground that day. I showed up on that flight. As soon as the flight was cruising at 40,000 feet, I walked up to the. Because me, I'm always keeping my lyrics down when I go to talk to you. My opening statement now, bomb.
Hey.
I can my language. I went to him. I said, "Your Excellency, come on. Oh, since you saw me on the uniform, you felt good to see me. You know what I mean? You came to meet me in my office." I said, woman, y'all make big walk in y'all be so. So you need to be bow winning. So you need to be bah. That means if this plane drop off the sky, some of us will die poor, some of us will die rich. So the man asked me, so for you need bah, the more woman, correct? I implement how? He said, so me, I won't die as rich man. I say yes. He asked me, say how? I said, I won't fly that plane when I won't fly this plane where this man will fly. That man, they pay us 10% of which they pay them. He said, are you sure? He said, yes. You get the admission? I said, yes, sir. I gave it to him. He approved it immediately.
It's a lie.
I swear to God, he approved it immediately. The secretary to the state government was on flight. He gave it to him. He said, process this thing, let this guy leave for the US. Akpabio gave me $85,000 cash. They paid $65,000 to fly school and gave me $20,000 cash for upkeep. Daddy Priest, I can share. I've shared a lot of stories with you, right? They always look as if I'm lying, but this is not a lie.
So how come nobody has all these good things to say about if Akpabio can give you where you know $85,000 to turn you into what you are today, to give you that opportunity?
I brought two of my friends along. He gave it to them. Two were three of us that came. Yes, that was that. Like I said, after I joined Arik, my life has changed to date. I know they take and play. That's why I do most of the benevolence that I do, because strangers have always been blessing me. And like I said, when you are loyal, you are responsible, you are diligent in your own little way. You see the relationship I keep with you. I make sure I don't bring a bad image to your brand. I keep my decency, because we are still building. So if you begin to get manipulative or do things in a fraudulent manner, there is no way you can really scale or go very far. So I always keep my track very clean, very decent, very responsible. But I will always push little by little. It's not like it's that easy, but there will going to be some setback here and there. You strike a balance, but I watch out for relationships and friends that I keep. So there are many stunts I pull like that. They always come true. That was how I came to the US to train as a pilot. Akpabio, God bless him. He made me who I am today.
Wow.
I inside my office, so you can't come meet me. You know, I go to your office, go meet them. You can't come meet me for my office. Now I take crack in head. You don't understand. Like I said, and then sometimes you make money, people hold on to money. So while I was making money from that, because cabin crew make more money than the ground staff, I was sharing it. I was sorting it. It's just like now that I was setting up a startup. I knew and I know very well that small startups struggles to hire talent and professionals because they don't have the money to pay them.
Omar, I'm reading what Omar said. Omar said, no, everybody looked forward to Akpabio coming to Delta State then. He impacted many people, oh, Daddy Freeze.
Yes, he did.
Are you serious?
Oh, yes, he did. He did. So instead of me to struggle or dent my image to look for professionals to work in my tech space, Daddy Freeze, the last 7 years I trained. That's why I'm able to set up Zid now fully to develop and build solutions. You know those people I was training? Like Sheung, Rookie, many of them that are working out there. I will bring some of them to talk today. You have to, because we are not Dangote's children. We are not Otedola's children where the money they back. So sometimes you need to go through your own space and build up to get to where you're going to. But many people want to measure themselves with the high and mighty. Unfortunately, it can't be like that. We have to follow through the rope. You stay in your own level and walk the rope and get there. So when I walked inside that aircraft, that box, that tube, that was when I got my break with Akpabio. Akpabio paid my scholarship to come to the US to train as a pilot. Yes, wow. He's a great guy. After everything, he might have his flaws here and there, but yes, he made a lot of us back then. Those of us where some people carry their money, go build house, marry the day area. He really can, and he gave it to us by hand. Yes, I opened that opportunity in Arik. A lot of people went with it and all that. Yes. So when I now came to the US, I trained. I later went back to school to study healthcare informatics, and I started tech journey. But while I was doing that, I was doing a lot of menial jobs like CNA.
Tell us a little bit about the CNA part.
Okay. So first off, get it where they go under the table. Maybe this kind of time when time is rough. Things you do where you will get small money. Things you don't get badly to take arrange. So finally, when I can't get badly, everybody were talking about, because I studied chemistry in my bachelor's, so everybody thought nursing was going to be the best place to go. So, and then with CNA, you were always going to get a job because you people where you go wash pots plenty. You will evaluate get people to wash pots. Different aspects of CNA stuff there. You could be companion, you could be group home, it could be nursing home, it could be
Hmm.
different, even in the hospital. So you can definitely just get a job. So I did that. Then I wasn't feeling it because I've always been a corporate person. Now taking me to go and do direct care, it was somewhat too emotional for me, dealing with older people who are not able to take care of themselves, and then seeing them in that mood. Some of them, they don't have families and all that. So I was like, there's something else I can do that will give me that stability that I needed. So tech was an option, but I narrowed it to health tech, health technology. So what was I supposed to do? I opted for health informatics, to do masters in health informatics, so I could really understand healthcare system in America. Boom. I sought for masters, I registered, and I started health informatics. I'm saying health technology. That means technology in health, or health combined with technology. That was when I ventured into it. So it was for a 2 years program to obtain my master's, and also I wanted to silence my agent so that I can have my master's to be able to speak highly of, even if I was going to come back to Nigeria. So when I finished that master's, no company wanted to hire me. Yes, companies were not ready to hire me, and then I didn't really understand the difference of having masters and having skill sets. So when I look at job descriptions, I will be so lost. And then when I look at the resume, my resume, I just didn't know exactly what it was going to do for me. So I decided to dig deep why they were not calling me for interviews. And that was when I found out that it's because I did not have specific skill set. So if I'm going to do health informatics, that means I'm going to handle data and processes in healthcare. I needed the tools, for example, SQL, Tableau, Excel. I needed some agile principles to get up to speed, Scrum, product. I did not know any of those. So I had to pause and then started listing out all those things I saw on the job description, and I started taking trainings on them specifically. So when I took those trainings specifically, that was when I now stumbled on a lot of the Indian friends that I met. As a matter of fact, the first Indian guy that introduced me to SQL, he was deported during the last Trump dispensation because they didn't renew his H-1B, just like what is happening now. So that was how I started taking those trainings, and all my trainings were from Indians. And then I did a lot of those certifications. By the time I revamped my resume, I had hired a coach at the time, and that coach was an Indian lady. She was based in Canada at the time. When I started pushing my resume out, they blew my phone off for interviews back to back. So within a space of 4 months, 5 months, a total of 1 year, I landed my first tech role as a business and data analyst with the biggest healthcare company. I actually had 2 jobs there. One was with Davita, which was in Tennessee, but they didn't send the offer on time. So Hartford Healthcare hired me overnight. And then I started working with them in Connecticut. So from there, when I discovered that there was a gap, there was a significant gap in Black people or Africans getting into the tech space, that was when I started thinking of how do I close that gap to be a synergy to a lot of people who wants to get into the tech space. So one of my challenges was, how do I train them? I don't have enough knowledge and capacity to train. So when I meet some people, I say, go and train, come back, I will coach you. Go and train, come back, I will coach you. So gradually, I started taking trainings that licensed me and also qualified me to train. And then I started training a lot of people, and I said, okay, we can also build solutions as well. But to be able to get that going, I need people that can work with me. So that was why I invest a lot of my time and hours. Even if you pay me one time, I will train you for so long time for you to get very solid, to be able to now, I want to work with you. And then you would have seen that I've offered you value, and then you want to offer it back to me. So when you hear someone like Tinubu said, Emiloko, because he invested in a lot of these people over the years. And now when he wanted to also contest, he said, it's my own turn. So me, I've invested in a lot of people. And these people now, they offer to also give back. And that's how we are coming together as a team. So I don't have to worry about, I don't have money to pay them. So they they see it as their project. They see it as partnership. So that was how I got into this space. And I started working, I started training, and after I got stabilized, that was when I came to you to start making noise.
What a story. Everybody is spellbound.
Yes.
Everybody is spellbound. So, let's talk about tech now. Let's talk about what brought us here.
Okay. So, one of the first things I did was identify everything that my parents didn't do right. Yes, I want to give that step back again. And I determined to correct them and redefine my own path. So if you want to succeed, you have to look at the things your father and your mother did not do right. And then filter it. Look at yourself in the mirror and tell yourself that truth. Most of our parents didn't know anything about technology or working smartly. Now, you have the opportunity to adopt these resources. So some of our parents, or many of them, lived in religious centers as a way to demonstrate their intelligence or diligence and hard work. They believed that was the best thing they did, or they could offer us. Ask yourself, what results and lives they lived or shared with you, other than religious values? I ask you, does that provide your bills? Does it pay your bills today? And does it give you the quality of life that you want to live? If I want to go by the things my papa and my master show me, I'm going to have forgotten for village. At the freeze, one of my younger brother just passed. Yes, he passed 2 days ago. He told me that God told him not to work and not to go to school. That the graphic design that I sent him, he offered to learn in 2011. I sent him a laptop. I sent him resources to keep it. He said God made people to steal it, that it was distracting him. So I also told him, I said, God told me that anybody that said that thing you just said in your mouth, that I shouldn't give the money. He couldn't cope in Lagos. He moved from Lagos back to the village. Anyway, stories for another day. But what I'm saying is this. Many of these religious inclination that our parents transfer to us does not pay bills. And I grew up in the village where basic amenities are still not available till date. So if I didn't take the risk to step outside of my comfort zone to seek greener pastures, perhaps I would still be stuck in that same old. I decided to pitch myself and my career in tech because it's the future. So despite my background, whether I studied chemistry or I grew up in the village, tech is open to everybody. So we live in an era where technology is no longer just an industry.
I want to. Sorry, I'm cutting you. I want to take you back a little. How did this your brother pass on? This your same father, same mother?
Same father, same mother. Okay, so again, I'll share this. I was gonna make a video in the next 1 or 2 months. So, I have 6 siblings. We are 6 in total. 4 of them are sickle cell. Only 2 are not. Yes.
So are you SS? You don't look SS, so you are not.
I am. I say only 2 of us, myself and our last one. We are AA.
Oh.
Yeah. So the one next to me passed. The one next to me.
Yes.
Passed. Let me go. So we can't remain 5.
Yeah.
So my eldest sister, SS, always crisis. She's 49 now. I've donated blood twice to her, but she's a nurse. She takes care of herself. And my younger sister too, who went to college, she's working in Lagos. She managed herself. She's good. But this is my particular kid brother. I have invested a lot, but he's still there in head. Say you want do pastorhood. He say nah, God call him. You say make you no go school, make you no. And while in Lagos, I brought them to Lagos before I came to the US. For the first 10, 12 years, I paid bills for them. Rented a self-contained apartment for them. Opened an account for them to go to college. Funded their life. As a matter of fact, when I was getting married and I was graduating, I had an opportunity to invite them to the US. For them to sit down and feel that DS-160 coda, they couldn't. And I am not just talking this thing. I have done these same things to other people. That is this. Now. I'm a coach.
Yes, now I know how many people you've raised.
Good. So, but to my own siblings, they don't feel I should tell them what to do. They don't feel I should demand for accountability if they ask me for money. They don't feel I know enough to guide them. Just like they said, prophet doesn't have respect in his hometown. You feel me?
Wow.
So after 10, 12 years, I told them I need to tape off. You guys have to be. You start getting and taking responsibilities for the things you need to do. So while the last one graduated from college, I hooked him up with one aviation office in Lagos there. I said, stay there as an office assistant since you get internship there. I will be supporting you. But never, if they send you to buy lunch, if 1 naira remain, take it back. It's called discipline and accountability. They will look at you as a young boy that wants to grow. I know my Yoruba people, when they see a humble person, even if you're not Yoruba, they might discriminate you, but they will still help you. Yes, they might discriminate you, but they will still help you. And he listened. So when Ibom Air wanted to start, they recommended him. They said, Ibom Air is starting, the MD is doing this. They recommended him to the MD. And while he was going there every month, every week, I used to give him 30K for his transport and his upkeep until that opportunity presented himself. So when Ibom Air was onboarding or like, they never do logo and everything. Now don't they work with the MD com. He's one of their top shots with Ibom Air.
The one that listened.
The one that he listened small, listen finish.
At least he listened. The other ones agree listen.
He listened, he go school finish and he arrange. But the other one tell me say, like I said, he tell me say he want to do graphic design. I pay for her, he go do. I send him laptop from here. Say I don't just talk. This one are my siblings. I put money down, make they take the arrange. So after all said and done, he said he was going to one Bible school in Ikotu, one mushroom school. I said, if you channel this energy to go to college, that it frees myself and my wife. We've trained a lot of young people in college, over 20-something. So I was on your channel now. We saw that blind guy now. We bought Braille and sent to you.
Yes, I remember that time. Me and you never really closed that time. That time I still did Cool FM.
And you were still building this platform then. Yes. So if me would do this one to strangers, so my own sibling, think about it. I have sent more than 4 laptops to my siblings ever since I've been in the US. I have. I said, just go, do this, do that. I got you. No, they want to do what they want to do. So after you now finish that mushroom Bible school, those of you who say you want to be pastor, is an escape route for your laziness. You don't work. One church can go higher up. Now you can go there for small time. You pay a small money. But you had 15,000 or 20,000 a month. It wasn't going to do anything. After you couldn't cope with that whole Lagos stress, and then the sickle cell was impacting his health as well, he decided to go back to the village. He decided to go back to the village without even saying a word to me. So now when you're in the village, he's 38 for God's sake. He's not married. He's not making any income and all that. Of course, the thinking, the worries would take away a lot of peace from you. Hence, your cortisol and adrenaline will be used effectively. So that breaks down his system. I mean, I just got called and I was told that he passed. I cannot. Okay, see, like, who is there? Anything? So it was quite worrisome because I already saw it coming. Because if you are not using your mind, your brain to be effective, this is bound to happen. So now, and you think about it, my graphic designer has been working with me since 2017, no, 2020. 21. It started out with charging me 3,000 naira per design. You feel me? 3,000 naira per design. Now, then we're still onboarding. We were more focused on scholarship things. But by the time we started tech, gradually, I started getting small money. I've been paying him between 50,000 and 100,000 every month since that time till date, since let's say 2022 till date, every month. So imagine if my kid brother was doing that for me. And when I started this tech, I reached out to them, my younger ones. They didn't answer me. So Sheung answered me. Michael answered me. Joe, I called these ones. They answered me. So Danny Freeze, it's a lot of concerns, a lot of dynamics that goes into it. So anybody, you see some of those people that you hear say that they commit SUICI.
That they buy themselves.
It's because of not engaging their mind or managing their mental health very well. You know what I mean? So as a result, they'll just choose to that because they would have broken down their immune system as a result of cortisol and adrenaline inside their blood. Yes. So if anything to get by, tech is one place that one can leverage. Like I always say, there are so many aspects of tech that can actually help individual to leverage because technology is rewriting the rules, redefining jobs, and reimagining possibilities. Like I said before, many influencers, celebrities, our favorites are balling today, courtesy of tech. They are digitally sharing their content and doing online for views, monetization, and popularity. So many should ask themselves, tech, how would they maximize? Without tech, how would have they maximized those platforms? Because people build those platforms, and it's all tech. So imagine if the people that are cashing out from creating content are cashing out the way they are cashing out. How about the people that are actually working behind the scene of those platforms? How are they working or how are they doing it? Now, our currency is fast becoming digitalized. And in a short while, you might not be having physical cash again. You will be using the digital coins and all these things. Our GMO food is digitalized as well. So the truth is simple. The future is already tech. And those who fail to join the trend will be left behind.
Sadly,
all right, so. Please, it is no more news that tech is taking over a lot of space. It's the new currency. It's the new oil of the moment. In the past, wealth was measured by land, oil, and factories. Today, it's a measure by data, digital solutions, and ability to innovate. Companies like Google, Amazon, Microsoft have shown us that with the right skill set, there is no limit to what can be achieved. Yes, so opportunities are borderless. With tech, you can live in Lagos, Abuja, Nairobi, Accra, London, or Toronto and work for companies in Silicon Valley or Berlin. So remote work is no longer a dream. It's today's reality.
It is now a dream come true.
Yes, it's a dream come true. So the demand is greater than the supply. Businesses are desperate for skilled professionals in business analysis, data analysis, product management, SaaS products like Salesforce, ServiceNow system administrations, cybersecurity, cloud computing, and more. So the shortage of skilled talent is your opportunity. And tech is inclusive, I must confess, because you don't have to code to be in tech. From analysts to managers to testers to administrators, there is seats at the table for everyone willing to learn. You don't have to have a degree. Like I said, you don't need a degree to learn graphic design. You don't need a degree to become a business analyst. You don't need a degree to become a programmer, a coder. All you need is your open mind to learn. Are you willing to learn something? Are you? So that's why I created Zid Worldwide to offer support to those seeking to learn these basics of tech. At Zid, we focus on non-coding tech career roles that AI cannot replace because they require human insight, critical thinking, and emotional intelligence. So this career remains in a high demand despite the rise of the automation. So at Zid Worldwide, we have trained over 1,000 professionals. When I say over 1,000, even Sheung alone, Sheung has trained over 300 people. Yes, in data analysis, in diverse fields. And I have personally transitioned about 80 people into the tech space. I repeat, over 80, about 80. If those ones that sign up for one-on-one, let's say about 150 sign up for one-on-one, and I transitioned 80 in the last 5 years. So that is, I would like to invite some of my
mentees.
You have met some of them. So they are not just my mentees or my students again. We are partnering because now we want to really create real solutions. Because now at Zid, we are creating internship for students or for students to leverage off. We are also working on creating a robust platform like Zid Experts to do a lot of stuff. So, but then they have one or two stuff to really share on the possible things they can do. Excel, Asa, please send your invites. Let Daddy Freeze bring you on board. He's going to be talking about data analysis. IBK Okoye, please send your invites and let Daddy Freeze bring you on board. Blessing Okoye. What is it? Ibu Kuola Okoye. So these are my mentees. We've been working together for a while over the years. And now we are putting more robust solutions that will help a lot of people who are getting started to understand what they could do. And also those of us that are still struggling to make decisions on where to start from. So like I said, I've been to Daddy Freeze now. This probably will be the 16th time. Nobody ever reached out to Daddy Freeze to say, oh, Fred took money from me and he scammed me. And the money they pay is not cheap. They will pay $3,000, $4,000. Nobody ever reached out to him and say, oh, Fred took my money. It has never happened. No, it doesn't happen. Now, these people that you are going to see, they are my students and as well as my mentees or my coaches them. This is Professor Shu.
How are you doing, Sheo? Now, guys, if you are interested in taking part in this, I want you to take down this number +1 860 634 8336. I'll take that number again. +1 860 634 8336. You could also visit www.zed, Z-E-E-D, or Z-E-E-D, worldwide.com. The number again is +1 860 634 8336. And the website is www.zed, Z-E-E-D, worldwide.com. So, welcome, Sheung. How are you doing?
Daddy Chris, good evening. I'm doing great. Nice to meet you again and to see your face.
Nice to see you. Nice to have you. Bader Otaye, you want to drop your account. They are here to teach you how to improve your life. You want to carry your pan that you are supposed to stay and be begging in go slow, licking people's windows and putting your face on people's windows to see what's inside their car. You want to bring it to my life. I shake me for you, go be like, say, they cost poor people. Why are you on my life coming to beg for money?
The number is pinned there now. Someone is asking for the number. The number is
pinned right there.
Yes, it's pinned right there. Daddy Freeze, please, you can bring Ibukunola too.
Imagine somebody wanting to come here to beg for money. We are giving you free opportunity. Are you not listening to the stories? How people's lives are being transformed, and those that didn't listen, how they missed out the transformation, and then you want to continue the begging you begged yesterday and you will beg tomorrow, and your children will take over from you and beg in the future. You can't leave it to See, the reason why these people are not begging is because they hear advice. Welcome, my darling Ibukun. How are you doing? You're looking very pretty. I love your hair.
Hi. Thank you, Daddy Freeze.
This hair is
Thank you.
nice.
Thank you, Daddy Freeze. Okay. So, Daddy Freeze, I'm sure you've met them. And
I've met all of them before, if I believe correctly.
Yes. So, there's something I want to talk about them before I have allowed them to speak. Now, I decided to invest time. You remember? Okay, so let me give you a typical scenario. Like IBK is my mentee, Shewuntu is my mentee. I didn't have to charge them to coach them or to mentor them. But after we've spent a lot of time together, they willingly offer to also give back to the community. And which was one thing I was looking forward to, because you have to be committed in your heart, sincere heart, to give to people or to impact other people or to teach other people. Because truth be told, I'm on tech no easy. You know easy. So and if somebody's going to be teaching you too, it is not an easy thing for someone to transfer that knowledge into you. And then if you want to hire somebody to come and help you to teach people, you need money to pay those people. So I had to spend my time alone to be able to get these people that are willing to give back to the community and to Zid first. And then I said, we can actually partner to work as a team. Make money and make money. So I want to really boast of them. Rookie was supposed to be here. Rookie takes care of the ServiceNow system administrator or administration on the platform. Sheung is so supportive with the data analysis. Ibukunola is always there for the business analysis, the hands-ons, and the support system. But we are taking it further. Now we are building other solutions. So we want to create opportunities for internship, recruiting, and other things that are happening. I've even worked as far as creating an AI solution as well. So we're going to be putting those things out there at some point. So I want to really thank you publicly again. I mean, even to those that are not here, Dr. Joseph, Coach Dami, Rookie. I can't thank you all enough because, yes, I can't pay you people enough for what you do for us and the community and the whole platform. But from the bottom of my heart, you know I am very grateful. I am very grateful. So please, I need you to speak to this skill set specifically, how it has impacted you and what the world or the future is bringing to the younger generation and why they should consider it. So let's start with Sheung.
Right.
Welcome, Sheung. How are you
Thanks.
doing, brother?
Yeah, I'm doing great. Thank you very much, Daddy Freeze. And thanks, Fred. You don't like that. You be my boss now, so I'm following your footsteps. Anyways, so it's always a pleasure to speak to this audience and to share from the fountain this opportunity with people. First off, as we are on this live, this Instagram live, we are generating a lot of data for Meta, right? So every second people post on Instagram, on Twitter, on Facebook, they are generating data. So there's billions of data that are being generated every second, right from internet. And from companies, a lot of companies are generating data from healthcare, from businesses, different things. So there's a lot of data being generated on a daily basis, per hour, per minute, per second, right? So these data are being generated in this so much volume, right? But we need people that can make sense out of the data. And that's where data analysts or data scientists come in, right? So the opportunity is there for anyone that wants to learn this skill sets, that wants to do data analysis. If you are someone that's, right from time, you like numbers, anything that has to do with number is what you like to do. Of course, data analysis is there for you. And if you are someone that you like storytelling, you don't like numbers, but or you like to tell story, you like to write, there's also a part of data analysis that is for you, which is qualitative data analysis. So essentially, regardless of your background, whether you study botany, you study chemistry, or whatever you study, it doesn't matter. What really matters is the skill set. So once you acquire the skill set, you are set up, right? Like me, for example, I'm working as a data analyst, right? And I'm particular in healthcare. So you can be a data analyst in finance sector, you can be a data analyst in education, you can be a data analyst in healthcare. Like, there are a lot of sectors that need people that can make sense out of the data that they are generating on a daily basis. So there's a place for you, right? And that's why we have Zid Worldwide. When you come to Zid, you are not just coming to learn data analysis. You are coming to go through the process, and by the time you come out, you'll be a changed person. Like, everything about you will change. You are not learning the skill alone. You're also learning like how to manage people, how to develop soft skills. Because that is, let me say this: there's one thing with, if you have a skill, that skill can open the door for you. But what is going to keep you indoor is your ability to continue to deliver on that job, ability to continue to interact with people, to continue to, manage people that are around you, your subordinates, your bosses, your juniors, and all of that. So Zid is also going to teach you all of those things, which is soft skills, how to apply emotional intelligence and all of that, right? So all of those things are things that you are going to learn as part of the training that you get at Zid Worldwide. So we have a data analysis training that is coming up next month. We have the quantitative one for those that like numbers or those that like to code. And we also have the component that doesn't require coding, right? And that is qualitative. So both options are on the table if you want to learn it. So you can call the number that you have there, and that the priest has also mentioned the number and the website. So that's really it. Guys, don't sleep on it. Make sure you sign up for the upcoming trainings. If it is business analysis, that is also there. If it is service now, you also have that training. So I'd like to pause here and then allow Abike to speak. Thanks very much, Daddy Freeze.
Thank you so
All right.
much, Sheung.
Thank you so much, Dr. Shiu.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Excellency.
All right, so beautiful damsel.
Hi, everybody. Good evening, Daddy Free.
How are you doing, my most beautiful
Hi,
damsel?
Coach. I am fine. Greetings to my audience this evening. My name is IBK, and I'm a
Well done,
I'm a product
IBK.
owner. I'm a business analyst. I'm a Salesforce admin, a senior Salesforce admin. I'm a release train engineer. I'm a Scrum Master. So I could go on and on. Don't forget, I have 19 certificates. I have 19 certificates. So today, I'm here to encourage our young ones. The future is very global. As in, if you didn't hear anything in this life, just know that this future, as in 2026, we are in a different realm. Why? You'll be seeing more of AI, automation, robotic, and my career is top notch. Remember, I said I'm a business analyst, I'm a product owner, I'm a project manager, I'm a Salesforce admin, I'm a release train engineer, I'm a Scrum Master. I can list it all. I go nowhere. Meaning, as technology is evolving, as it's changing, I'm changing with it. Being a product owner or being a business analyst, it means I am hot cake. And one sweet thing about having this portfolio is that I negotiate my price. I do not beg for job. I be like, Olosho, I dey change as I like any company. Now then they
Omo.
beg me.
So you be tech Olushu.
Now then they beg me, say, please can I offer you so and so? It is me cutting the shots. If you are not finding yourself in the portfolio of a business analyst or a product owner or a project manager, you are on a long team. Let me tell you something. First, when you have the business analyst certificate, the product owner, the project manager, there is a need for you to continue to learn. The reason you continue to learn is because tech is changing by the day. You cannot finish learning a class now and you just go and sit down and say, oh, I have learned and this is okay for me. There is competition in the market and you have to create a niche for yourself that your niche would not have a lot of people. It takes dedication to do this thing. I'm not going to sugarcoat it and tell you that you just sit in the class for 1 month and it will just land on your lap. No, you have to study very well. You have to be able to defend. For instance, if you go on an interview and they are telling you, I'm going to pay you 100K or I'm going to pay you 150K, the employer wants to know why he should pay you that amount. Like I'm telling you that I negotiate is because I have it up here. I know my niche. So being in Zid Worldwide, you will see a lot of professional in the field. I think there is no other platform that has a lot of professional than Zid Worldwide.
Jess, God
You will
bless
see
you. God
professor
will
in
bless
this
you for
niche
me.
that are going to brush
Jess.
you, and they are very humble. One thing about them, you would not know. You see them
Jess,
moving up
thank
and
you
down, you
so
don't know that
much,
they are
Jess.
millionaires.
Jess,
But they
I love you
are,
so
but they are
much.
very
Thank you for
humble.
that money gone.
If you are not finding yourself in this niche, either being a business analyst or a product owner or project manager, scrum master, I don't know how to advise you because the future now is AI, automation, data analysis, and you can name it. One great thing about being in this career is that you are always in demand. You are customer centric, meaning that you are the one giving the value. You are the one determining the goal of the company. You are the one making sure that the business value is up to speed. You are the one that is working with your developers. Robots or machines cannot work with any developer. It takes a business analyst and a product owner to do that job. So no matter how many robots they will make to carry food in canteen to the guest table, they cannot make a robotic business analysis because it takes a very smart person to be a business analyst, to be a product owner, and also to be a release train engineer. So if you haven't started thinking about it and you have a phone, please check very well. We are behind the product diagram for your phone you are using right now. I create the roadmap. If you don't know that now. So most of all these medical technology they use for like all these patients that you think they have like this psychiatric problem, AI, we are developing products now that are calming their moods down right now. It is on high demand. If you know hear anything for this life, no say business analyst, product owner are the ones behind those things. Mark just launched a new high glass right now that does exactly what your phone is doing right now. We are behind it. And we were paid heavily for it. So if you don't hear anything, hear this one, be smart.
Somebody said BA jobs are inconsistent in Canada. It might be inconsistent for you. Other people are getting the job.
Yeah, I want to say something.
Say.
Okay, so I want to take a step back to the phrase.
Please go ahead.
1 million. Yeah, I made my first 1 million like as a fresh graduate online, and it was through tech. It was through data analysis. So there is something that is coming very soon. There are lots of changes happening in the US with H1B. Like H1B is a visa that people get to work in the US, especially tech professionals. And there's a lot of issue around that right now that's not been finalized. But I see that there's a potential there for people that are back in Africa Nigerians especially. But the issue I have is that a lot of people are reactive. They are not proactive, right? So there is that potential. Once that thing has been finalized about H1B visa, there will be a lot of employers in the US especially that will want to be outsourcing their job to people outside of the country because there will be shortage of professionals if that issue comes through, right? So what I'm saying is people that are here, young people especially, instead of complaining about Nigeria is bad, there's no job, there's no that, try to learn these skills, try to be proactive, so that when that time comes and employers are hiring people remotely globally, you are well prepared. And it will not be like, oh, I missed out on this. Oh, how can I learn it? When you could have started learning it, let's say 6 months or 9 months before now, right? So there will be a time, maybe early 2026 or mid 2026, that there will be a lot of global hiring, and Africans, Nigerians especially, need to be part of this. They need to, grab this opportunity, and they need to be proactive, so that when that time comes and you see someone that probably signed up for this training and they are getting a job at that time, you will not be like, oh, I could have, you don't want to be doing, oh, I know at that time. So just wanted to say that. So people should grab the opportunity now.
All right. So before I would make further comment and engage my professionals to get here today, let's talk about ServiceNow System Administration. So ServiceNow System Administration is one SaaS product. It's a cloud-based product that is fast becoming very global. Many companies are shifting to it, and they are looking for a lot of administrators to support their workflows. Now, what does it do? A company that has a lot of solutions to provide, for example, CRMs, customer relationship management, where IBK is a Salesforce administrator. They have Salesforce components inside ServiceNow. They have project management too, like the similar things we do on Jira. They have it inside ServiceNow. Asset management, they have it inside ServiceNow. There are so many things, the portfolio management inside ServiceNow. So it's like a one-stop platform where tech companies or companies can use to support and manage their workflow. Interestingly now, because of how they've optimized their products now, you can learn it in 1 month. The last batch that just completed the training yesterday, they learned it in 1 month. And you can be part of it. So if you become a business analyst and you spice it up with ServiceNow System Administration, you are hot cake. Now, I'm seeing somebody saying, oh, there are more opportunities in the US. Now, let me shock many of you. Many of you don't know when you have this. Hold on for me. Some of you are in Canada. You have this passport. You have that passport. Some of you are in UK. I mean, in Europe, you have this passport. You have a passport like this. Let me shock you. You only know you have a passport. You don't know what that passport can do for you. Do you know that I get hired in Germany because of this passport? I get hired in Ireland because of this passport. If you stay in Canada, you can be hired in the US because you are a Canadian citizen. The reason why you are not bidding for it is because you are ignorant. Even if you have a green card in Canada, you can apply for jobs in the US. Do you know that as a US citizen, there are jobs in Nigeria that I can apply and they can hire me and I will come and do it over there. I will move to Nigeria and stay there as an expatriate. If I want to move to Dubai now, I can apply because I'm a US citizen. I can apply for jobs in Dubai and then I can move to go and stay there. Some of you don't know the power. You think it's to have passports and then you just say you don't get passport, come keep back for one place. You don't know the power that is vested in that your Canadian passport or your Euro passport. It can do a lot of things for you. You can get jobs anywhere in the world. A friend just moved to Spain. Of course, I have people that have gotten jobs in Japan, in China. These 10 jobs, so they move there. You have passport. You are still sitting down there. Oh, there are no opportunities in Canada. They tie your leg, go for there. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Open your head. Okay? So ServiceNow System Administration is another solution that we provide on our platform. In 1 month, you will learn a lot. In 1 month, it's going to open you up to a lot of opportunities. Rookie does a lot of good job with the team that are handling this. Like I said, I am blessed with very, very supportive team. Very supportive teams. And we have them options that they can come in. And I mean, like the ones they do on ServiceNow, they also handhold you. They also handhold you. Now, we have a culture in Zid. We don't just train you and leave you. We train you and hold your hands. It all depends on you. Now, the reason why these two gorgeous professionals are here with me, because I didn't just train them or support them and left them. I handhold them and show them how to face it out there. What I faced, I didn't need them to face them. I had to hold their hands to show the world how to do it. Okay? So ServiceNow System Administration is another opportunity. You can start October 1st, then October 30th, you are done. Business analysis too, you can start October 1st, and then by the end of the month, you're done. So data analysis, both qualitative and quantitative. You start at the beginning of the month, at the end of the month, you're done. Then if you need to go through their coaching sessions, that is left for you. Those opportunities are there. And like I said, I am not the only one now coaching. You have other people on the platform that can also hold your hands. You just have to do the needful. Now, a lot of you will come and reach out to me and say, Alfred, should be rather your mentee, you coach them for free. I don't have that energy again. When I started coaching Shion, I was 39. Now I'm 45. When I coached IBK, I was 42. Now I'm 45. 3 years ago now, right? Now I'm 40. I have other people that I have to coach now. They are just to, they have others that I've invested a lot in. So please, tech is the future. Now, I want to go back to IBK. IBK, talk to the female folks. A lot of female would think, or a lot of our, ladies, they think women don't do tech. They feel it's for the man, it's for the men.
True that.
A lot of women are in tech.
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken, I feel women are more in tech.
I was about to say that.
I've worked with 4 multinational companies. 3 of them, the CEO are women, and majority of the staffs are women. So women are, I don't want to say the bedrock of tech, but I will tell you that women are very, very smart, as in tech. And for me, I feel like women easily blend into tech because our everyday life is tech. Mm-hmm. The reason you don't know that your everyday life is tech, how you arrange your children, how you make sure they get ready, those are planning, those are strategic planning. So when you come into tech fully, those random words you give to the things you normally do, you will not hear the technical names for them. And it will be easy for you to understand. It will be easy for you to practice. It will be easy for you to apply. So you not hear of the agile method, you not hear of road mapping. You do those things normally. But because you don't call them those tech terms, you might not know that it is easy. So it's very easy if you are committed. It becomes difficult when your mind or your attention or your commitment is not there. So women for me, it's one of the easiest jobs for a woman to do, because you just want to be at home, you want to work remotely, you want to take care of your husband, you want to take care of your children, all in your bedroom. Sometimes I stay on bed all day. I'm on bed rest just to press my computer. All I do is just find solution to a problem. Somebody just called me and said, okay, give me a minute. and I find my solution to them. And I get paid bountifully for it. So women are encouraged to come into this space.
Okay. Now, I want to respond to somebody here. Mom_weave_K. Ola Oluwaf. Now, let me address you very well, okay? Now, if you are used to meeting people that scammed you, okay? Don't bring that energy here. I have said it before. This is my 16th time on Daddy Freeze. Every time I come here, I pay my dues. Thanks to Daddy Freeze. Daddy Freeze, they collect 2.5. They collect 1.5 from me. Give me 1 million discount. Okay? Good. Now, I don't know what other evidences you are saying. The people that just finished the previous class, you don't expect them to be as sound as these ones that are here. I said I have transitioned 80 people. Go to my page, you will see them. A lot of them have shared testimonies. They are there. So if you have failed by filtering the people that you have met and they did not give you the service in which they promised you or they paid for, right? Unfortunately, I cannot blame them. I will blame you because you would have done your due diligence very well. Have they gotten jobs? I just told you, I transitioned 80 of them. If you want to see many of them, I have their videos, I have their testimonials. They are there on my page. So your curiosity is still not going to change anything, because if you have an opportunity to be in my community, I can dare you, you will run away from the classes. I hold classes every day. When I finish this session now, I dey jump on class at 10 p.m. The classes runs almost, if you have 30 days in a month, that class will run for at least 26 days. Now you go run. Now you go run. So all this noise where you dey talk, by the time we put you on a hot seat to prep you for interview, you go run to take hot seat. You know how many people that are supposed to take hot seat to prepare them for interview, they run? You don't understand. You've joined Saturday class. Those were free classes that I've done for almost 5 years. That's way gone. You've not joined our business analysis class or our service now class or data analysis class. Like, okay, you had an opportunity to be prepped for interview. You've not joined any of those. Now you go run, and that's fine. You know how many people?
He has not even joined the practical class, even just for her to learn how to use the Jira, the correct list, and everything. So let's not, don't answer her.
She go first freeze. You go first freeze. She go say, oh, it's too much. It's so difficult. So don't worry, Mom. That's when your mind make your rest there. But if you bring it here, like I said, people that have gone through our process, I've been doing this for almost 8 years. That's definitely what I can tell you. So take it easy. Now, I also heard someone say the price will scare you. We're not running a charity organization, and let me shock you. When we used to teach product management for free, 16 hours, a lot of people cannot register to come and sit down. They will still be looking for free data. We give you free knowledge, right? But you still want us to give you the data that you are going to come and acquire the knowledge. When it is free, you don't value it. Some people took it for free and they still came back to stab us from our back. I don't offer free classes again. Unfortunately, I don't offer free classes again. Now I have partners, so I need to compensate them. So if you're coming to our platform, you have to, follow through the due process. Now, when you see a lot of folks, okay, take for example, people go to learn some, let's say, business analysis in Nigeria. How would you learn business analysis? You don't learn the tools. Jira alone, the basic Jira, to sign up for basic Jira is $10. And $10 is 15,000 naira. So if they tell you to pay 40,000 naira for training, what tools are they going to use to walk you through how to manage a project as a business analyst? So what is the 30,000 or 40,000 that you paid for business analysis training? What are you going to learn? You're going to learn someone just speaking English to you, unfortunately. So the kind of training we offer is the one that when you get a job, you will be fine. You will not need on the job support, but you have to pay your dues. There's a young man that went through our training. Oh my. In 28 days, he landed a job. When he came live here, he said, if you know you want to do this, you have to dedicate 30 hours a week. This mom underscore with underscore cape. He will tell me all the problems when he carried for head. You know, if he create 10 hours a week to take what he want. So, mama, calm down, okay? Those of you that are looking for free this thing, we don't offer free classes again. We used to offer free classes, but unfortunately now we don't offer free classes again. Anything that wants your time, that really wants to add value to you, for you to value it, you definitely will have to pay for it. When we used to offer those free classes, people don't sustain. The product management class is 16 hours, 8 hours each day. They don't finish to done one place, finish up. You know how many people paid us that money for one-on-one, $2,000? They still have not been able to take hot seat. They run from the hot seat. I became tell them waiting me. No, prof, tell them we're waiting the hot seat because prof said they put them for hot seat.
Yeah, I mean, hot seat is like a simulation of what you're going to face on the day of your interview, right? You know, a lot of people they get interview invites, right? But they are unable to close on that job because they are scared, because they cannot project themselves, because their thought process is clouded. They cannot deliver what they know. If you ask someone something now, they will ramble. They will go around the bush. They will not go straight to the point. So there's no way you will secure a job that way. Like, this is part of what you're going to learn at seat. So we are going to put you on hot seat. It's going to be harder than what you will face on the day of the interview. So that's what hot seat is. So if you come, you will see what it's about.
Good. Now, mom underscore wife underscore cape. You attended my free class 2 years ago. You are still here wondering. That is not a good testimonial because people have moved on after that 3 years. People have gotten jobs. And you are still here whining and complaining. People took those free classes actually and got jobs even without joining my community or paying me more. Yes, people did. But you are still not where you're supposed to be. I am sorry that you are still feeling that way. I'm very sorry. So you might have to just update your database in your mind a little bit and know how to filter what works best for you to be able to make a very concrete decisions on where to move forward to. So again, data analysis is running on Zid platform. Data analysis, qualitative and quantitative. You can do it within 1 month. Business analysis is running on Zid platform. Business analysis, product management, Scrum Master, you can run it within 1 month. ServiceNow system administration can also be learned within 1 month. Months. So it is very, very imperative you understand this. Now, you don't need coding. You don't need degree. You don't need no special skill. You just need an open mind to get into this. And wherever or whatever industry you are moving from, you have transferable skills to move with you into the tech space. It's the future. It's this money, and then definitely you will have so much fun. Now the link is in my profile. If you check my page, a lot of them that are speaking here, Sean, IBK, they have those links on their page as well. They are also promoting it. Now, many of you would reach out to me. Absolutely. This video has enough details to help you make an informed decision. I always encourage you to first use ChatGPT or use Google and establish what exactly you want to do. Because when you reach out to us, right, we want to be able to be sure that you know what you want. We don't want to force you to do what you want. The first thing is you knowing what you want to do before you reach out to us. So if I read your message and you don't show that you know what you want, that means you want to use my time and waste it, or use my time to feel and coerce you into it. So I like you to know what you want before you reach out to us. And then we will guide. But the link for all these classes, they are right in the profile. So
before you go any further, Wilfred, let me announce the number because so many people are interested. A lot of people are hitting me up. How do I take part? How do I join Wilfred's class? How do I benefit from this amazing opportunity? How do I become like Sheung or Ibukun? How do I end up transitioning into tech? Well, you must give this a try. weigh your opportunities. And the number is +1 860 634 8336. I'll take that again. +1 860 634 8336. The number again, +1 860 634 8336. Send text, send WhatsApp right now, or you can also visit www.zidworldwide.com. Zidworldwide.com. Somebody said, Daddy Freeze, you don't join. I'm a media person. You understand? I'm not into tech. We are bringing an opportunity to you. Why are you asking me that already has his own opportunity? Tomorrow now you go come. They say make I do giveaway.
Daddy Freeze, let me answer somebody again. Mom_with_Kim. I would advise you to go and advise the people in your kitchen that is cooking for you on what to do, right? Now, you were in my free classes 2 years ago. You didn't come back to say thank you. You sound like an ingrate. Now you are coming now. You said next time I should bring students from my last 3 or 4 cohorts. Are you for real? Why are you like this? Why are you this ungratefulness in the public? I spent my 16 hours to teach you 2 years ago. You did not use it to do anything. Now you're asking me to bring my students from my last 4 cohorts. Your village people are really entering meetings on your head, and that is not nice. You need to go and see that your spiritual cleanser make it clean your head. Okay, I beg, I take God and beg you. That's what I can tell you. I taught you for free 2 years ago. You are still wandering on the internet looking for free things again, and looking for me to bring people from my last 4 cohorts. I've been teaching business analysis every single month since January. Yes, service now has been running back to back the last 3 months. But the most important thing is, did you learn what you were supposed to learn? Now, there's a difference between you learning and buying our coaching sessions. So if you didn't, I didn't teach you. If you say you attended, that means I taught you that. It wasn't robot that was there. So you are still in the, I was looking to see somebody telling me that I was a scam here or something. I didn't see a single one. No, now, that is as good as attacking. Telling me next time I should bring. You are commanding, and that's disrespectful. That's how you know those insolent ones inside their husband's houses. Those are signs of them. So please, try
I'm
and
not
be
there.
very respectful. Don't do that. It's not fair. The next time, I have to bring people from my last 3, 4 cohorts. That's very disrespectful. Very disrespectful. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay? So if it's not something you can do, you are looking for somebody that will come and you hear some people say, do you guarantee me I'll get a job? As soon as you tell me that, I'll tell you I don't want to teach you, I don't want to coach you. I don't want you, because you are constituting a nuisance even before you even show up. That means you went to college. After you go to college, you tell your VC, guarantee me that I'll get a job upon graduation.
I would say this person, he wants attention.
No, I have to give it to her.
The person wants attention, so just leave.
Okay, someone says just work hard and have fun, So again, I have gone past this on this space doing what I do. Even if you want evidence or something, please look inward first and be sure that your village people are not entering meeting on your head. So again, thank you, Dr. Sheung, IBK. Now, when I met IBK, it took IBK 10 days. This is woman like you, mom. It took IBK 10 days to close on business analysis job. 10 days, he no let me sleep. See, I am. 10 days when we start that journey. You go tell me, say, friend, it wasn't up to 10 days. I don't think I have such aggressive women around me again. They come with a lot of emotions, a lot of complaints, a lot of excuses. So please, if you desire to consider tech, please come with an attitude of, this is not something I know, I want to learn. I want to put in the work. Someone says you go even training is very patient and work hard too. Me, I don't get that kind of patience. A lot of people have gone through our platforms, our trainings, and I can speak to you. If you go to Sheon's class, you said you go tired. You definitely always meet him there. If you don't meet him, you meet in your lower there. They give you the attention that you need. And on our platform, it's not like you ask people questions and they flip and get angry. No, they don't get angry. They will take time to answer you. And then we also have a hands-on that you definitely, if you go to ServiceNow System Administration, for example, from the beginning of the class to the end of the class, it's all hands-on. As you talk, you did go ahead to do. As you did talk, you did go ahead to do. Yes. Now, speaking of IBK, she's here. We used to call IBK the Indian of Zid, because when you meet an Indian on an interview, Indian person, they go straight to the questions. They will hit you hard with the questions. They don't go dilly-dally with you. They go straight to the question and ask you. If you meet IBK when he wants to prep you for an interview, if he goes straight to the questions, he will hit you hard. And for you to please her as you see her here, it takes a lot. When you hear her say, I give you 5 over 10. And then the 5 over 10, she will explain to you why she gave you 5 over 10. And she will said it true. She said, on the platform, you will meet tougher interview prep than the real interview itself. That's the reason why you cannot come back and say, oh, we need hands-on support. No, we don't offer hands-on support. No. You don't need hands-on support. So thank you guys very, very much. Dr. Shu, you have anything to say?
I think the last thing I would like to say is that people that are saying, bring fresh people or last cohort or whatever, know that it's not everybody that wants to be on the media, right? If someone is earning 100K, for example, they don't want their family member to know how much they are earning or so. So if you ask that kind of person to come here, they will not come. So you need to understand some of these dynamics. So you don't just open your mouth and be talking and saying things that doesn't make sense. But that's by the way. So I'd like to thank everyone. Thanks for listening to us. Jump on it. You should sign up for this training and you'll be glad you did. Thank you very much, Daddy Phrase.
God bless you. God bless you.
So opportunity only meets those who are prepared. If you are still waiting, if you are still doubting, if you are still procrastinating, understand this. The bottom is crowded, but the top has room for you. It's time to invest in yourself, acquire the right skills, and step boldly into the digital economy. The future is tech. The future is now, and the trend is clear. Those who embrace it will thrive, and those who ignore it will be left behind. So I deal with this challenge. Don't just watch the trend. Join the trend. Shape the future. IBK, last word.
Before IBK says something, I must talk. I've brought several people to my platform. Wilfred is one of the few people, if not one of the only people that I've brought to my platform that have never had any complaints. Apart from, I think, Wilfred and Dr. Ned. Every other person has had 1 or 2 complaints. Some people have had a lot of complaints. Nobody has ever called me to say Wilfred scammed them. It has never happened before. And it's one of the reasons why I give him I don't give anybody discounts. One guy asked me for a discount out of 2.5 million. I said he should remove 2K. And he should bring, I'm not joking, he should bring 2,498,000. The guy looked at me and said, I say, Baba, like I'm go to the next place. Don't be angry. So one thing I can tell you about Wilfred is Wilfred is not a thief. I've never closed the live and then my DM is full. That guy Wilfred, he collected my money. That guy Wilfred collected my wife. That guy Wilfred, he knocked my girlfriend. He do the. Wilfred is too busy trying to penetrate every market to have time to do scamming work. That much I can say. Ibukun, over to you. Sorry, before Ibukun, let me get a pen and a paper, or if you're watching on Instagram, screenshot the number. It is pinned. Screenshot the number. Screenshot the number. It's right there. And the email address. If you're watching on Instagram, I want you to take the next few seconds. I know some of you don't know how to take screenshots. You understand? You bought the phone to pose. You don't know the functions. It's okay. Take your time. Just screenshot. All right. For those of you who don't know how to screenshot, so for those of you watching on YouTube, on Facebook, and for those of you who do not understand tech enough to take a screenshot, the number is +1 860 634 8336. I'll take that number again. +1 860 634 8336. +1 860 634 8336.
Daddy Freeze, before you say something, I am blown away. Thank you very much. That's not something you do on your life.
I never do it, but I can tell you, I've been bringing you for 4 years, and nobody has called me at the back to say, Wilfred.
Don't ever. Instead, he will tell you that there's a caveat to anytime that you are going,
if you are looking, that's me. Even in my form that I fill before I bring you, I will tell you, I do not endorse. If you want me to endorse you, pay me 20 million per episode. So that the day they come and carry you, I know that I ate out of the money that they are carrying us for. Not the one that you pay me 2.5 million, you make 100 million. And then they say we should pay the money together. No. So I don't endorse anyone. But I can tell you, in 4 years, nobody has called me to say he was scammed by Wilfred.
And they pay, how much do they pay on our platform? Be honest.
I mean, they pay about $2,000.
No, that's small money. Yeah, IBK. Like, how much are they paying?
3.5 for combo.
If you are taking one by one, it's 4,200. So it's a high ticket that people pay, and no one day. I said that you go run from the service. You go run. Because the class runs like every freaking day. I'm always here. If you don't meet me, you will meet other team members. That is freeze. I'm grateful, sir. You see that statement that is freeze, man? I know people that ask for him to say it.
They will even offer me money to say it. I'll say, Layo. There's one guy that wanted to fly me to America to endorse him. I don't agree.
So for
I don't agree. They know. But it's not a lie. If you have ever called me, say, Wilfred, scam you, please, talk am here. By now, if I don't call, because normal me, Wilfred, he get one guy where I bring come my life, we get quarrel with John. Up till now, they are still talking about it on TikTok. As I mentioned, scam like this, they don't begin to type the guy name. A few days ago, the amount of complaints that have come in over the last few days. But like, waiting concern me, I mind my own business.
Yeah. You say someone said, can you see the scope they used to...
Somebody said scam is different. Getting a job after training is different. Let me explain something to you. And Wilfred, let me tell you, what Wilfred paid me is to sit down on my platform and use my platform. No pay me to put my mouth inside the matter. I could just ask him question. Finish. I go they play for my phone. But you see, I want to tell you something. That question you asked, there are people who started radio before me, did not make anything out of it. There are people who introduced, now human being introduced me to Instagram. Now person show me, say, you press it like this, you do it like this, you do it like this. Today I get 1.1 million followers. That person never get 100K. Now person introduced me to YouTube. Now person introduced me to Facebook. How did I discover TikTok? My daughter was dancing and showing her midriff. Where I can't quarrel am. What kind of stupidity is that? No, you are not allowed in this house to be dancing and showing your stomach on TikTok. What kind of nonsense is that? What's even the TikTok? That's why I take enter TikTok. My daughter, when they dance for the TikTok, she not get 300 followers. So when somebody comes and presents an opportunity to you, it is up to you to be able to use that opportunity to get a job. There are people that if you give them the job, they go work there 1 week, lose the job by themselves. When Taste Buds came to Lagos, she came with nothing. That's why we argue with people when they say there's no work in Nigeria. There's no work in Nigeria if you are lazy, if you are entitled, and if you are not ready to explore opportunity. Taste Buds came to Lagos with nothing. Fresh from a divorce case that took everything. Taste Buds was married to somebody that worked in an oil company. She left the guy without a car, even without her clothes. She ran for dear life. Today, she's a Sheraton partner. Taste Buds Culinary Academy is a partner of Sheraton Worldwide within 7 years. And you will tell me that there's no work in Nigeria. Taste Buds Culinary Academy has more students applying for the school than there is space for them. So they are deferring some people. In 7 years, and you will open your mouth and say you cannot make it in Nigeria. No be Nigeria I dey. They wear my Rolex. They drive my motor pelebe that I bought brand new. And I spec. You know what it is to spec car? Some of you, they drive brand new car. You don't know what. Some of the cars you drive, they not get spec. It's either the spec no pass color spec, interior color. When you start specing a car, that's when you understand that there are 20 different leather interior options. That's when you know that you have entered cars that they spec. And you see me ever come out for, I never come out in the last 10 years, if not 15 years. I've not left Nigeria for more than 2 weeks straight. If anywhere I go, I'm back within 2 weeks. So when somebody says they can't get a job, I don't put it on the trainer. I put it on you.
On you.
Me, I may be wrong. You get what I know they like here. As I did like this, I no get godfather. This thing where Wilfred they talk, I no get godfather. My papa na medical doctor. My mama na professor of law. Nobody in my extended family did radio or media. Now me first enter. And everybody told me that I will fail. And the people that told me that I will fail, I'm dashing them money now. Because there's a level of dedication. As you see me like this, I don't get any radio certificate. I don't do mass comm. I don't do communication and language arts. I know now sociology I read. I learned on the job, excelled on the job, changed the paradigm of radio. If you are talking about people that transitioned radio from where it was to where it is, you know if you miss my name. The things we did on the radio, nobody did it before us. And then somebody will come and still tell you that there's no work in Nigeria. There's no work in Nigeria because you are not capable. At least person they tell you how much you pay me with discount because now my oldest customer for sitting down in my bedroom with curtain behind my back. I don't even have a studio. So that narrative, I don't like holding the. If you say you couldn't get a job, you couldn't get a job. Do you know how many people I graduated with in social? Dr. Ned. Chebu, they see Dr. Ned. Me and Dr. Ned did the same faculty. We finished the same year. Dr. Ned has it. The boat where we use for my papa birthday, who you think say get am? Dr. Ned. That boat is not less than 1 billion naira. Dr. Ned lives in Banana Island. We're having dinner in Kingfisher. Dr. Ned calls his wife. His wife says, "Oh, I'm tired." Dr. Ned says, "You know what? Captain is going to come and pick you." Dr. Ned's house to the jetty in Banana Island is like 25 steps. So his wife just got dressed, walked to the jetty, entered the boat, and the boat brought her to the jetty in Kingfisher. I just saw Dr. Ned's boat arriving. His wife was alone on the boat. She came down from the boat and came to join us to eat catfish.
Oh, precious.
So we can't go. When we were done, my mom went with her escort. We crossed the road back to Banana Island to Dr. Ned's house. Dr. Ned's compound was full of cars, so they parked car for the road. On the road was the latest Range Rover, the latest Land Cruiser, and some of the electric cars that Dr. Ned is bringing to Nigeria for sale. So Dr. Ned gave us 2 cars, a brand new Land Cruiser and one of those electric cars to carry me and my family home. Why don't I go and lock my vice chancellor and say, Dr. Ned is a billionaire, why am I not a billionaire? Say, now the same faculty we go. I'm asking you, why I no go demonstrate? Say, where's my own Land Cruiser? Where's my own boat? Where's my own house in Banana Island?
That is how I am not having anybody scamming, calling me a scam. Because as soon as you say that line, I will tell you that even if you pay, I won't coach you. Because you're already a sign of trouble. You come with that mindset, no, I don't want to coach you.
Same thing with my wife. You get the way my wife go pick your call. Because at the end of the day, when admin has addressed you and everything, she looks through it. My wife will say, I'm not going to coach this person.
I'm not going to coach this. I have turned down many, even refund monies for them too.
My wife will refund you your money. Because before you say, hey, take your money and be going.
When I went to John Maxwell Coaching Academy, we're told that not everyone is coachable. So you get some kind lines as soon as you drop it like this. Even if you pay me 10 million, I will say I'm not coaching you. One of those lines is that line, do you guarantee I'll get a job? I will tell you that you are not ready. I don't want to coach you. It's straight up. Just so those of you in the US, so let me explain to you what happened. So the last time Donald Trump was here, he did some things that allowed a lot of people to get a job. And that is a similar thing he's doing now. He reduced the number of people. So many of us got jobs and we were able to get into the tech space. Recently now, he has placed $100,000 each. Prof, the background noise is coming from Abe.
It's not from here. I'm muted.
Okay. Okay, good. So Ogatrom just puts $100,000 each for one H1B. So what that means is that a lot of the H1B will be reduced. So all these startups, they will go back to hire locals. If you are not positioned to take those interviews in person, they cannot hire you. So what happened the last dispensation with Trump is happening again. So give it the next few months, when the last batch of H1B is expiring, a lot of jobs will be out there. Can you take on the interviews? Those of you where you do group for interview, now you go in person, go to her. You sure say you will take her if they call you. Or this and they find you, you just do one training today and you finish. You think they should hire you? 5 years. 5 years. They call you for interview. You can't even say, tell me about yourself. You can't even explain that one. So focus on yourself. You complain, people are still getting jobs. Now, H1B is put on, it's on a weighing balance. So those of you in the US, you have an opportunity to get hired locally now. IB, last word.
Yeah, my last word for the audience is that success is not accidental. Success, when success meets opportunity, that is when you see success. Success not being accidental means that you need to be committed to making it happen. Nigerians, or let me not put in Nigerians, most people like the fastest way to success. They don't like the work, but they like success. So even you saying that, are you guaranteeing me the job? Meaning that you still have like the godfatherism icon in your brain for you to quickly attain that height. When you are in Zid Worldwide, you're going to walk every step of the way to get there. If you are not ready to walk, don't come.
Don't come. I say it again. Don't come. Don't come.
Don't come. Because you will struggle. And this is reality. It's to get to success. It takes hard work. Success is not accidental. So if you are ready to walk, I will see you in the practical class. And let's do the practicals together. Thank you.
Good. Thank you very much. I see somebody saying I should leave H1B. Are you out of your mind? You are telling me to stop. How will take enter the tech space? How will take enter this tech space back then? How many of you take enter? Like I said, the locals will struggle to get the H1B. They will call you for physical interview. Go and prove yourself. You think that those one that they do behind remote jobs? Go do it face to face. When I first get inside the tech space, I go to physical interview. Three straight physical interview. If it's easy, go runner. The time don't reach now. You see all those noise. I need a job. Like I said, whether it's global, whether it's data analyst, whether it's AI analyst, whatever it is, they are all global talents. Okay, so it will create new opportunities for us down here. Do you know how many people I used to roll out for jobs every single month? Be coming down. Get ready to go and face it. You know how many people left the tech job by themselves because they couldn't go physically to go and do the job because of the way they were doing. When they asked them to come in to do the job physically, hybrid, they ran away because they couldn't stand the reality. You know the guru when they toss you on they do. On I know. Thank you so much, Daddy, please, for having us.
Once again, the number is +1 860 634 8336. God bless.
God bless.
And take
Thanks.
care.